board members. My name is Arturo Ramos. Today, just want to address some concerns that were brought up to my attention by Lynwood school parents. But first, I want to congratulate the day team. Thank you for coming into the district and help us with the concern for the problems that we have, and for educating our board members, because some of it were not enlightened with the problems that we have. And also, I understand that the board is facing a financial crisis, okay, so we need to cut positions. Right now, it's obvious that the day team is going to be running our district. So let's save $200,000 by eliminating our superintendent the way we did to our deputy superintendent. We're going to save ourselves $200,000 plus perks, because they're going to be running our district. So please, let's try cutting on that area, because we don't really need them, because they're going to help us, and they're experienced, knowledgeable, and they do a great job. Changing the staff, okay. Two programs at Lynwood, life skills, was board approved last year. I sent you an email in regards to it. I was informed today training for teachers is going to start tomorrow. Tomorrow, May 13th. It's a month and a half for the end of the year. You guys understand that they're not going to take benefit of that program, and will waste a lot of money. Poor planning. START program, because it's scheduled for 10 classes, only 5 classes were given. Costs $80,000 this program. I'm going to give you a full report of that once I talk to the administrators over at Lynwood. But this is poor planning. It cannot be happening no more. Hopefully it will not happen, because we have the day team watching your administrator. Another concern. Last board meeting, March 28th, I submitted a public request for the report of the technology plan. It was not given to me. Very knowledgeable about computer hardware. I was taking so many classes over at Long State. I wanted to be part of I wanted to review the report so I can give you options. Because, and also I wanted to make sure that the needs of the Lynwood were addressing that on the plan. Right now, if you go to Lynwood Middle School Parent Center, turn the computer. It takes 15 minutes just to boot up the system. Another 5 minutes just to look at another website. You spend 20 minutes just to go to one website. I don't know if the problem is the servers, or probably the 3,000 and something computers that Dr. Lau purchased is already outdated. They're Pentium 3 computers. You will find them in the stores, swiping material now. Is that addressed on the master of the technology plan that we need to update our system? 2 board meetings ago, you guys approved a lot of money for servers. And these servers are going to go to the Lynwood Middle School, because our system over there is very lousy. I don't know, is the servers or is the computers that are outdated? Thank you.
That concludes our public comment. We'll move on with our agenda. It's a consent agenda. It's a pleasure of the board. Mr. Morales. Second by Mrs. Lopez. Discussion. Mr. Espinosa.
I would like to, on the consent agenda, pull something for further discussion or separate vote.
Okay, we'll take it for
That would be 10.1, page 104, and 10.1404, and possibly discussion on personnel matter.
The personnel will take it to closed session, Mr. Espinosa. Okay. Anything else? Ms. Chavez?
No, I agree.
Okay, so we'll take it to closed session for more questions. Seeing nothing else, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries 5-0 vote. Discussion agenda 9.1.
Move the new calendar.
Moved by Mrs. I'm sorry, where am I? I'm sorry, thank you. That was 9.1. Moved by Mr. Morales.
Second.
Second by Mrs. Chavez. Discussion, I do too. Mr. Morales Espinosa, then I go next.
I just want to, I'm thinking, there was a discussion with board members and administration and teachers in terms of the calendars, the way that we run the calendar in terms of when we start school. I don't know if the public has a copy. Do they have a
Public,
right? Okay. So, you know, it looks like we're starting a week earlier than normal, and I think it's just because of the theory that starting early might benefit us in testing. As a teacher, after testing, sometimes you see that, you know, you have a month left of school and testing's over, and sometimes teachers have a hard time dealing with that extra time, and starting early might get us a month early practice on STAR testing, and also secondary school AP teachers would probably appreciate having a month extra to get our students ready for AP passing tests. So the goal, and I hope that's one of the reasons, the goal would be to maybe begin around beginning of August, so that we do have that extra month of getting our students ready for passing any kind of exams we have at the end of the school year. And when testing is over, the school year would be over, and that would be it. So that's just one suggestion I think that is possible to reason here.
Okay, Mr. Chavez?
Yeah, I think it's a good start also. But my question is, what the questions that have come up all year, have all the shareholders that have signed off on this calendar, was it done by committee?
Yes, it was. The committee members represented the 3 bargaining units along with district office personnel, and they've all signed off on it, and once the board approves it, it will be published and disseminated.
Okay, good. Thank you.
I have a comment that I want to make and recommendation for next year's calendar, and I want to respect the fact that all 3 unions and those are involved approve this calendar. But I would really like us to, as a district, celebrate March 31st as the actual Cesar Chavez Day and not another day. I know that it's negotiated so that we connect it to spring break. I'm very aware of that. But I would like to actually celebrate the 31st as the actual day in next year's calendar. The same way we celebrate other days of the year. I think it was meant to be March 31st for a reason, and I think we should keep it as March 31st. That's just my two cents of why we should keep March 31st. With that, I'll call push to the call, right?
Yeah.
All those in favor, say by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, any abstentions, motion carries 5-0 vote. 7.2. Moved by Mrs. Lopez. Second by Mr. Morales. Any discussion?
Just why so late in the year for this? I know testing has already started at some school sites, and testing next week. Is this happening right now, or it hasn't happened yet?
It has, and it's usually the kickoff prior to the actual testing period, so it's strategically planned by each school.
So it has started occurring already?
Yes.
Anything else, Mr. Nelson?
No.
Because I have a question. There was a question raised to me about the VAPA money and how we are spending it. One of the things that I'm aware that we're supposed to be doing is approving the money of the VAPA through a committee, and the committee hasn't met. So if we could just make sure that there's a meeting soon, and that those type of questions are just addressed at that committee meeting.
We have a meeting scheduled Thursday, 4 o'clock.
Thursday, 4 o'clock?
Just because that was one of the
Here?
Yes, and we will have our VAPA state representative on a conference call.
and we could also get a report, Ms. Johnson or staff, please, of where we're at with the VAPA money currently, how much money we have left to spend.
Yes.
Again, just because of concern of things are being spent as such, and they're not being approved by the committee as they're supposed to.
What time do you meet?
4 o'clock.
Thank you.
Mr. Slot, Mr. President,
Ms.
I just want to say though, I like the programs that have been presented to the board. I'm sorry if they didn't go through a committee, but they've been fabulous.
Well, and I agree.
You know, and let's just, make that recommendation.
But Ms. Chavez, I agree with you. That's why I'm going to approve this item. But if the money is meant to be decided by a committee and it's not being done, then it needs to be done. I mean, because if not, here we'll have the day team again, and they're going to tell us monies are being spent through VAPA, and a committee is not really overseeing it. So I agree with you. We've been approving great programs, and I acknowledge staff for that. But if the committee hasn't been approving monies, then it's definitely a concern.
Actually, when we made that stipulation, it was because we didn't have a VAPA advisor, and so we got clarification from Nancy Carr at the State Department, and the committee does not have to approve each and every expenditure.
So then that should be expressed to the committee, because some committee members
Yes,
are concerned that
and
they
that's why
should
she'll be a part by way of conference call on
Okay.
Thursday.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, any abstentions, motion carries to 5-0 vote.